Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First, on GHT Talk. It's Friday, August 23rd, 2024. We say welcome to this special edition. The government of Liberia National Police raid on the opposition CDC national headquarters. Tear gas, live bullets, death and injuries. Who is responsible? Reactions and responses. Let's dig deeper. And if you join us here for the very first time, we say wake up. Welcome to all of you joining us here. If you are celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you as well. This broadcast is dedicated to you. So we say invite someone, like the page, follow the page. Again, our conversation on here tonight centers on the governor of Liberia National Police raid on the opposition CDC national headquarters in Congo Town, Liberia. Tear gas, live bullets, death, and injuries. Who is responsible? Reactions and responses. Let's dig deeper. And if you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. On this podcast, we insist to be civil. There shall be no curse words, no insults of any kind. So sit back, relax, and let's have a great conversation here. Hopefully, our team of panelists and analysts will be joining us here tonight as we delve into our special edition. The government of Liberia National Police raid on the opposition CDC national headquarters. Tear gas, live bullets, death and injuries. Who is responsible? Reactions and responses. Let's dig deeper. Wake up. And again, we say welcome to you.
CDC, our mothers are here. So, man, what's the purpose of you guys coming here today? So folks, that's it, so folks. We have our mothers here. So this is what's happening here. Whatever you are, keep following. Of you guys come here today. So folks, that's it, so folks. CBC. Our mothers are here. So man, what's the purpose of you guys coming here today? So folks, that's it, so folks. We have our mothers here. So this is what's happening here. Whatever you are, keep following. After our mother have got herself.
And those were allegedly those whipnet women in prayers, what have you, who were, I mean, you saw it for yourselves. Right at the entrance of the CDC gate, they were chased with tear gas, live bullets. You could hear it in the background. All right. Whatever the situation, we are here to bring it to you live tonight, direct. And now this is, I believe, Speaker Kofa, Funati Kofa, making his way to the CDC compound.
That guy is also returning the tear gas that was fired by the police. The police officers are also retaliating with stones. They are calling for backup. Then they are saying they need instruction to move in. This commander is talking for his men, and it's just men, women, and the rest throwing the stones. And I've got hit by one just now. Got hit by another. The police officers on the ground are agitated. They're not getting orders to move in. And the frustration is being heard echoing in the voice of their commander. This particular group has been asked to show restraint. And the officers are saying they cannot continue to show restraint. They are taking the brunt of the fire. And if you have a disagreement in the command structure, this is what it is. The speaker is coming. That vehicle looks like that of the speaker, but the stones are still coming. Bottles are coming. The speaker has arrived, Jonathan Fonati Kofa, and these guys are instructing the guys to cease fire, to stop throwing stones, because one of their own has arrived. You can see this guy waving a hand from the speaker's motorcade and saying, seize it, seize it. So there seems to be the speaker's convoy. The Speaker Kofa, whether his motorcade will pass through.
It's hour 42 in this convoy. And
so, folks, this is what is unfolding here. There is a speaker, Speaker Kofa. Speaker Kofa, looking at what is unfolding here, so what do you have to say about this? The speaker says no comment at this moment. He's moving in. This is the speaker. You can see the utter disgust on his face. A leading member of the CDC and the third man in the government of Liberia. Are they going to listen to him? Senate Speaker, that's Representative Safoko was here earlier, but his intervention yielded nothing. Councillor Jonathan Fonati Kofa is the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, and you can see the anguish on his face. But there is still the exchange of tear gas and stones and the rest. The police are still receiving stones being thrown at them. And The guys are still throwing the stones, though they're being told by the speaker to stop, but they are not listening at this moment. The stones are still coming. The stones are still coming, even though the speaker is here. He's witnessing what is happening. He's saying stop. But they're not listening to Speaker Kofa. The stones are still being thrown. Even the speaker is retreating. Even the speaker is retreating. Even the speaker now is retreating. Stones being thrown in the direction of the speaker. They're running with the speaker. They're running with the speaker. Speaker Kofa is being removed from the scene. A protective helmet placed on his head. The speaker is not even being listened to by his own people. His security details telling him to see how fast that pickup is reversing. The speaker is being removed. The speaker is being removed. He's being bundled. Fonati Kofa has not yielded any sort of influence here whatsoever. Who are they going to listen to? Honorable Kofa has been removed. Even the speaker is retreating. Even the speaker now is retreating. Stones being thrown in the direction of the speaker. They're running with the speaker. They're running with the speaker. Speaker Kofa is being removed from the scene. A protective helmet placed on his head. The speaker is not even being listened to by his own people. His security details telling him to see how fast that pickup is reversing. The speaker is being removed. The speaker is being removed. He's been bundled. Fonati Kofa has not yielded any sort of influence here whatsoever. Who are they going to listen to? Honorable Kofa has been removed. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, a very powerful figure within the CDC, in his bid to bring calm, has been stoned back. The word is being sent that the Speaker is coming. Honorable Kofa has been removed. Speaker, Council Representative Safoko was here earlier, but his intervention yielded nothing. Councillor Jonathan Fonati.
That was the speaker, J. Fonati Kofa, arriving at the headquarters yesterday, and of course, we saw that he did not enter the fence. People say he entered the fence. I have yet to see that video. We'll have another video where he's telling Seditians from outside the fence in the protection or protective area of the LIBERIA National Police, Riot Police, telling them, y'all go back in your fence. Y'all go back in your fence. Y'all go back in your fence. We're going to be playing that video for you momentarily. All right? We got more for you from yesterday's raid on the CDC. Citizens responding to
dressing, but I have nothing on him. When I entered the house, 28 police arrested him. Beating on dressing, but I have nothing on him. The boy even tried to, the boy even tried to enter in our house, try to run the whole area back no way. I want you to see us. I want you to see us. They play some community. I want to see we get community, yes. There's people living here. We get private area here. There are people living there. But the police take our chance. Their money. 3 tear gas that went off and off. So we tired, we don't want war. We want peace in the country here. We pray for peace. That the peace so we are local and say Joseph Bogada.
Have you found out as to exactly what the police came for you this morning?
Excuse me. The police say they come here. The police say they come here to peace initiation. To peace here the police. Because they are on 4:30. We don't hear the report. Thank you. Why our place in darkness? And when life our place in darkness, I was even calling for rescue and more 4:30 to 5. I come for rescue. I come for rescue. So we tired. We want to be the place of fire color. It's not a rebel ground. You see, you all get peace. You just want the peace. And we want to hold the peace. Look at this for us. We get what you're doing here. We get what you're doing here. Look at this for us. We're living here. We get what you're doing here. So we tired. We want to be the place of fire color. It's not a rebel ground. You see, you all get peace. You just want the peace. And we want to hold the peace. Look at this for us. We get what you're doing here. We get what you're doing here. Look at this for us. We're living here. We get what you're doing here.
We are living here. We are dwellers in the community. This is a residential area. It's a community. We live here. We got our children here. The cry of a mother during the raid on the CDC headquarters. More videos coming your way. All right. It's very, very sad. This is Speaker Funati Kofa telling seditions, "Your go in your fence. Your go in your fence." And he was wakes up, taken away by armed riot police who were shooting tear gas, live bullets in the CDC fence.
You need to go back in your place. You need to go back in your place. You need to go back in your place. Go back in your place.
So he disembarking. The speaker is leaving the surrounding.
You need to go back in your place. 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 You need to go back in your place.
You need to go back in your fence. You need to go back in your fence. Speaker Funati Kofa to seditions at the headquarters of the CDC. Whether did he go in the fence? Did he enter the fence? Did he meet with anybody inside the fence? Did he talk to the police to say, "Hey, stop what you are doing"? Or those are armless civilians, Liberians, seditions. Did he enter the fence? Did he talk to the police? He looked at the police in their group and turned his back to the police and pointing in the direction of the fence. You need to go back in your fence. You need to go back in your fence. This was Akaros Gray when he arrive on the scene. Akaros Gray, aka the General. This is Akaros Gray when he arrived on the scene.
Where you respond and representative, a former district representative of Massachusetts County, a strong tower of the CDC, Moses Akaros Gray, making his way in the CDC party headquarters. We have to come back with that representative of Massachusetts County, a strong tower of the CDC, Moses Akaros Gray, making his way in the CDC party headquarters. Representative of Massachusetts County, a strong tower of the CDC, Moses Akaros Gray, making his way in the CDC party headquarters.
Do you see the folks in the fence coming out, chanting, their hands up, celebrating the arrival, the entrance of Akaros Gray? Do you see that? I paused the video right here because it's gonna rush and end up. But do you see people coming from within the fence coming to meet Akaros Gray at the entrance? Let's play the video for you. Y'all go back in your fence. Akaros Gray is entering the fence.
We have to come back with that play is not trusted. We have to come back with that play is not trusted. We have to come back with that play is not trusted. We have to come back with that play is not trusted. Where you respond and representative, a former district.
Here is Akaros Gray. The police is trying to talk to him. He said, "Not now. I'm going to see my people. I'm going to talk to my people. Not now. Just not now." All right? The police is trying to stop him from going in. He didn't, he ignored that. He went in to meet his people, to talk to seditionists who were being attacked.
Representative of Massachusetts County, a strong. Where you respond and representative, a former district representative of Massachusetts County, a strong tower of the CDC, Moses Akaros Gray, making his way in the CDC party headquarters.
Okay, I paused the video here so that you see that he did enter the headquarters. He did enter the headquarters, and he was there throughout the day. Okay, and so we are discussing with you here tonight the government of LIBERIA National and LIBERIA National Police raid on the opposition CDC national headquarters. Tear gas, live bullets, death, and injuries. Who is responsible? Who is responsible? Responses and reactions. Let's take you back to June 28th, when President Weah spoke to the nation.
And you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Waka was not a change. Waka was never a change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they were, there was no greener pasture. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they changing? No. there will be a period that we will check. But again, like I said to all citizens, and that's what you saw today, in the rain, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourselves. Be together, recalibrate, you know what I'm saying? Regain the people confidence. And Liberians are there, you got some sound Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of a pandemic. Liberia shine among a great nation. So what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. You know, it's wrong. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. You know?
We're gonna have more from President Weah. We're gonna have more from President Weah, but I want to bring you this video of Akaras Gray. All right, when he spoke and say, "Hey, if it means I die today, so be it. I'd rather die than to see my party, my comrades, my fellow militants go in flame." Akaras Gray.
That's that we don't control the people that we are a political institution, we don't control the people that live in the village near here. But the police cannot invade the headquarters of the city as abominable. I prefer death over life. The police cannot invade the headquarters of the city as abominable. I prefer death over life. 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 Police cannot invade the headquarters of the city as abominable. I prefer death over life. If the son of DA came behind the headquarters of the city, that's a time that we don't control the people there. We are a political institution, we don't control the people that live in the village near here. But the police cannot invade the headquarters of the city as abominable. I prefer death over life. Many of you are asking me why I can tell Brother Como. I defy you. I defy Brother Como as I speak to you. If you try, the police will break in rank and file. I defy Brother Como as I speak to you. If you try, the police will break in rank and file. I defy Brother Como as I speak to you. If you try, the police will break in rank and file. If the son of DA came behind the headquarters of the city, that's a time that we don't control the people there. We are a political institution, we don't control the people that live in the village near here. But the police cannot invade the headquarters of the city as abominable. I prefer death over life. Many of you are asking me why I can tell Brother Como. I defy you.
That was Akaras Gray. He defied Gregory Como, the Inspector General. And if he tries it, the police will break in rank and file. The police will break in rank and file. This is the Secretary General of the CDC, Jefferson, former Mayor Jefferson Tambakoji.
Down, police brutality down. Down, police brutality down. Man now. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, National Secretary General of Party Jefferson Tambakoji is here. We address the media and we address people in general.
Of schools showing your system reassure you battle-hardened, fire-burned foot soldiers of the Multi Coalition for Democratic Change. We have come to reassure you that the leadership of the Multi Congress of Democratic Change, under the dynamic stewardship of the Excellency Dr. George Maria, will continue to stand up in ensuring your safety is definitely secure. We want to quickly send homage to those innocent souls that lost their life today. With any phone information on our domain suggests that scores of citizens have been incarcerated, have been deathly wounded, and also been murdered. We have dispatched a delegation to ascertain full details surrounding those individuals. We want to say to you, on behalf of our party and its leadership, that the CDC as an institution has tried its best to consolidate and sustain and maintain this piece of our country. Mr. Walker is determined. He's determined with utter recklessness to destroy the 121 years uninterrupted peace of our country. Nobody can show here in terms of credentials and action more than what the CDC have done over the period of time to sustain and maintain this peace. But be not mistaken that the CDC tolerance is not witnessed. We have come to say categorically clear that tomorrow there's an emergency meeting and we will declare to Bwaka. After our meeting, we will instruct our citizens in 2 dimensions to avail themselves so that Bwaka can murder them. What the CDC have done over the period of time to sustain and maintain this peace. But be not mistaken that the CDC tolerance is not witnessed. We have come to say categorically clear that tomorrow there's an emergency meeting and we will declare to Bwaka. After our meeting, we will instruct our citizens in 2 dimensions to avail themselves so that Bwaka can murder them. So if Bwaka failed to murder them,
and it comes too fast. When the Lord has not a minute, you are only a man. You are not God. You can never determine my destiny. I wanna say I believe to accomplish my purpose on I. God has said it. I believe it. No man can stop it. Oh, I will live. I will live. I will not die. I will live. I will live. I will live. To accomplish my purpose on I will live. I will live. I will live. To fulfill my destiny. I will live. I will live. I will live. No premature.
The CDC will live. Liberia shall live. Liberians will live.
When you were born of God, you completely overcome the world.
Henry Doe, happy pre-birthday to you.
It's in the power of God.
And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, happy birthday to you as well.
Shall surely be established.
Liberia will live.
But they will give to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But Jesus came to give us life.
Waka came to America to get the will of a former slave master in Atlanta, Georgia.
Life for your ministry, your business, your job. Life in every way, life in every form. That's why I say I will live.
I will live.
I will not die. I will live. No premature death. I will live. I will live. I will live. I will live. Oh, I will live to fulfill my destiny. I will live. I will live. I will live. Accomplish my purpose on earth. I will live. I will live. I will live to fulfill my destiny. I will live. I will live. I will live. Oh yes, I will live. I will live.
No, Monique Boyer, welcome to you there. Favor L. Morris, welcome. Monique Walker, welcome. MEM. Steven Slab, my dear brother, welcome to you. Emmanuel Bro, welcome. Helena Flomo, welcome to you. She says a fake speaker. We were not here, but we are here now. Helena Flomo.
You were created for a purpose, and you cannot die until you have fulfilled your purpose on earth. Until you have accomplished your purpose on earth.
Tantu Willie says Kofa went in the party headquarters in the morning and later left. And the police continued their brutality against the citizens. That's why the guys refused to listen to him the second time. I understand. You could have a point. Thank you.
Life for your marriage, I will live. Life for your job, my friend, I will live. Life in your health, I will live.
James City, welcome. Director Desayu, with love, LIB.
You were born to make it.
Sabina Harris,
You were born to accomplish.
Patterson Davis, welcome.
You will live. I will live. You will live. Oh, I will live.
Scott Rader. These are guys who benefited from We Are. Talking about the speaker, Jay Funati Kofa.
I will live. You will live. I will live. This nation will live. I will
This nation will live. Liberia will live. Kuda Williams.
Africa will live. I will
Africa will live.
Africa will live. I will live.
CDC will live.
Moses, I will live.
Jefferson Koji will live. Akaros Gray will live.
I speak to your nation.
Alvin Wisa will live.
I speak to your nation.
His Excellency President George Weah will live. We will live.
You have accomplished your
Kuda Williams, you need to go back in your fence. This guy is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
speak in your life. I will live. I speak to your
Julie Z. Kennedy, she said, wow, wow.
life for your marriage. I will live. Life for your job, my friend. I will live.
John Saki Kone from Atlantic City, New Jersey, welcome.
You cannot die overflow.
Victoria Musilue Townsend, welcome. She says, I'm sick to my stomach. You were born to accomplish. Who will live? Sophie Blamo, welcome. Alex Dizo from China, welcome. And Rufus Nalie Way Jr. from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome to you. Hawa Tote, Yassa Sharif. No matter the forces, no matter the powers of evil spirits, the nation will live. Usman S. Diakate, welcome. I will live. Liberia will live. Africa will live. CDC will live. The party will live. The party remains supreme. And of course, welcome to all of you joining us here. We got a great show for all of us tonight. It's the eve of Flag Day, August 24th, 2024. And of course, this is the program, Liberia First on GHT Talk. We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. We've been joined by one of our panelists on here, Miss Rashad Bisaji Chapin. Miss Chapin, good evening to you. Welcome. How you doing?
Oh, so my mic been on, or you just open it? Okay. Are you hearing me, Mr. Gilman?
Loud and clear. Welcome.
Oh, great. Well, Mr. Gilman, we give God the glory. We thank God for preserving our lives, preserving the nation, Liberia, preserving the situation. Yeah, was it yesterday? Or the day before yesterday to me now. Yeah, preserving that situation. We just want to give God the glory for each and every one of us.
Right.
And our listeners, our members and followers, we just want to give God the glory because He is the sovereign God. He decides what happened. Thank you, Mr. Gilman. I'm listening.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. AB Connor said, good evening, my brother, and the GHT CLN family. Good evening to you, AB. Hopefully, we're going to hear you tonight. You're going to come on. Samuel Flomo Jr., the journalist from Liberia, says, we're not seeing you. Her video is just off, but she's good. All right. All right. So, folks, tonight, let me welcome my daughter on here, Nina Kuya. She said, let me go on my YouTube. Yeah. Welcome, Nina. Go watch YouTube on the big screen. Welcome to you, okay? Yeah, welcome to you. Josephus Mane, and of course, Melvin Cordell. Welcome to all of you there. So tonight we are discussing with you here a special edition here. The government of Liberia National Police raid on the opposition CDC national headquarters. Tear gas, live bullets, death and injuries. Who is responsible? Reactions and responses. Let's dig deeper. Okay. We all woke up to the wave of violence, unprovoked attack on the CDC headquarters yesterday, August 22nd, 2024. And August 22nd is a date in my life that I can never forget. All right. So I woke up to a phone call around 3:30 Eastern time, which is around 7:30 7:30 to 8 o'clock local time in Liberia. Oh, Mr. Gilmer, the CDC headquarters is under attack. And then I tuned into Freedom FM Morning Rise with Abu narrating the event. And then people began to call into the show. And I did call also that morning. I did call. But let me take it back to August 22nd, 1990. It was the day that the Beretta was advanced in my chest at Happy Home in Monroeville, Mama Point, the enclave there, around the curve, going towards West Point, Happy Home area. I almost got killed that day. Okay, I think I explained this story here before. So when I heard what was happening at the CDC headquarters, I had a flashback to see armed police officers in riot gears, heavily armed with tear gas rifle with live bullets and shooting in a fence where Liberians have gathered. The CDC headquarters is a place that don't sleep. Okay? CDC headquarters is a place that don't sleep. People don't sleep at that headquarters. I remember while we were in Liberia uh, uh, for these going elections, I was in Liberia September 19 to January 19. Our group from the diaspora, from the CLN, we went to the CDC headquarters the eve before the final launch, the final the last day of campaigning, the climax. We went to the party headquarters that evening. That was Comfort Mamite, Confident D, Foloncho Bright Crawford, my twin sister, Rebecca Seyon, bunch of us. And we went to the headquarters around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And there was a huge celebration going on. We did not leave the headquarters knowing that we will come back the next day for the climax. We did not leave the headquarters till almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay? There were thousands of people in the headquarters. So the party do not sleep. Okay? The party, the CDC headquarters do not sleep. People are there 24/7. People are there 24/7. The party don't sleep. So what happened there yesterday morning or Thursday morning is something unimaginable. You would think that after all these years of peace or the semblance of peace, especially so after a peaceful transition of power, despite it is a known fact that the elections were rigged by the Unity Party people in Nimba and elsewhere around Montserrat or other places. The election was rigged. And President Weah did not want any confusion, any disturbances, any violence. He did not want it. The Unity Party is on record, or officials, what have you, is on record for killing people, electoral violence, harming people, injuring people. Then stand-up bearer Joseph Yuma Boakai is on record. We played the video here several times. That if he did not win the election, it will be the end of the country. If he did not win the election, it will be the end of the country. And without the final results being announced, President Weah conceded defeat. He conceded defeat. Preparing to come on the show tonight, we look into our archive and found a video where after the 2017 election, President Weah paid a visit to Joseph Boakai. He won, and he went to Boakai to ensure that peace continues throughout the land. Ever since Joseph Boakai won and President Weah placed that call to him to concede defeat, Boakai has not returned the courtesy. They say, "Oh, Mr. Former President, how you doing?" He does not regard this man as a former president of the country. Hence, no respect. And because he, Boakai, at the top, does not respect President Weah, everybody honor him, do not respect him. Okay? Everybody appointed by Boakai do not respect President Weah. Fast forward. Yesterday's incident. We are getting reports from our unimpeachable sources in Monrovia and here in the diaspora that what happened yesterday was planned and orchestrated by the Unity Party government. A directive was left in place. Okay? A directive was left in place to go all out and they're going to raid the nearby areas for drugs. But do you have to go through the CDC headquarters, through the gates? The plot was to plant drugs in the headquarters on people, especially Jefferson Koji, who does not leave the headquarters. Okay? To go and plant drugs on the people. That was the intent. And they will begin to arrest people. And CDC might put up a resistance because when President Weah spoke the other day on June 28th, weekend, he said the CDC will resist, if need be, any provocation, any aggression, anything. The CDC will resist. And that was a response to Joseph Boakai coming out to say he is the witch hunter. He's hunting the witches. Okay? And that was the response. If you continue to witch hunt, we will resist. So the directive was issued in acquiescence at the behest of Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai gave the instruction. The justice minister passed the instruction to the IG. Okay? The IG, Inspector General of Police, passed the instruction to his field commanders, his riot officers. Okay? So as to make it look like nobody is responsible or nobody wants to take blame. Joseph Boakai is out of the country. Jeremiah Kuhn is out of the country. The Justice Minister, Oswald Twe, is also out of the country in the United States. Okay? Everybody who is associated with this order is out of the country. And we can report to you again that some of the people you saw in police uniforms were trained by the notorious butt naked. They were trained by the notorious butt naked. Okay? He trained them. And how was he facilitated to train people? You will recall Katuma or Katumu Bwakai pay a visit to butt naked. That was money she took to him for the operation, for the training of people. Okay? That was it. Some of these people are not Liberians. They are Sierra Leoneans brought in to carry on these acts. They don't have brothers and sisters, blood brothers and sisters in Liberia. So when they are given these orders, they will be ruthless. They will be ruthless. Okay? So that's what happened. What did we do? What did we do as leaders of the party, as leaders in government? We saw Frank Safoko was at the scene at the party headquarters. There were leaders rushing there. We saw, I played you the video at Carlos Gray. You saw the speaker, the third man in command. And when I was on the radio with Abu at Freedom FM early that morning, the morning show, I was on the radio and I was telling Liberians listening to the program that all the speaker needed to do was to take a phone call Gregory Como, and tell him, say, hey, you got to halt that operation. Stop it. That's all he needed to do. He didn't have to go there for the showmanship. He didn't have to. He only needed to place a phone call. Okay? And let's retrospect. January 6, 2021, in these United States of America, on the grounds of the Capitol, there was an attack on the democracy of this great country. And everybody expected Donald Trump to place a call, to either send a tweet to tell the rioters to stop. That's what everybody wanted. They didn't say he will go and march with them or go to the front of the riots and tell them to stop. Send a tweet, send a message. Whether it's video, is radio, send a message. Tell them to stop. That's all Speaker Kofa needed to do. He didn't call. I don't know whether he placed a call, but he appeared on the scene. And if we go back to the video, you will see the riot police bunch up across the street, and Kofa look at them and turn his back to them and telling the people in the fence, y'all go back in your fence. Okay? He look at the police and turn his back and telling the people, y'all go back in your fence. Thank you, Jerome Weir. Jerome Weir said, it's true, Mr. Gamer. I was monitoring Freedom FM that morning, and you said it, that the speaker should call the IG of police, that his men should stand down. He did not. Let me read this comment from this young man, Samuel Flomo Jr. Said the raid by the government of Liberia and the Liberia National Police on the opposition CDC, Congress for Democratic Change national headquarters, involving the use of tear gas, live bullets, and resulting in death and injuries, raises significant concerns and questions about accountability, the rule of law, and political stability in Liberia. To address who is responsible and the reactions and responses, we need to consider several key aspects. One, immediate responsibility. I'm looking forward to reading from you on your conversation on this topic, Flomo Jr., Samuel Flomo. All right? Okay? He didn't do that. Do you think if the speaker had gone in the fence like Akaros Gray did, and the police know or knew that he's in the fence, he's talking to seditionists to stand down or to disengage or whatsoever, do you think they will continuously fire tear gas in the fence and live bullets in the fence? He was standing right across the road. You can see the smoke from the tear gas. Okay? I mean, we are discussing what we saw. I know somebody will say, Gilmore is always on the speaker. No, I'm not on the speaker back. We are talking about his inactions. Okay? We're not on the speaker back. We're talking about his inaction. Y'all go back in your fence. That's what we're talking about. Whether that statement was a good statement. Y'all go back in your fence. Okay? Let's play you this video where you will see Yasake, where lady from Atlanta, welcome. How you doing? Yasa Sharif, welcome. Yasa Sharif said, so true, Mr. Gilman, because the woman was asked, where is the CDC headquarters? Yeah. To tell you that the people, yeah, I played that video to tell you that the people did not even know where the CDC headquarters is. They were not Liberians who don't know CDC headquarters. What kind of Liberian don't know CDC headquarters that is in the police? Eh? What kind of Liberian don't know CDC headquarters that is in the police? Huh? This is the video when the speaker arrived.
It's also returning the tear gas that was fired by the structure. This is what it is. The speaker is coming. That vehicle looks like that of the speaker. But the sprays are still coming. Bottles are coming. the speaker's convoy. The Speaker Kofa, whether his motorcade will pass through.
Hour 42 in this convoy. And
so, folks, this is what is unfolding here. There is the Speaker Kofa. Speaker Kofa, looking at what is unfolding here, so what do you have to say about this? The Speaker says no comment at this moment. He's moving in. This is the Speaker. You can see the utter disgust on his face. A leading member of the CDC and the third man in the government of Liberia. Are they going to listen to him? Senate Speaker, House Representative Safoko was here earlier, but his intervention yielded nothing. Councillor Jonathan Fonati Kofa is the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, and you can see the anguish on his face. But there is still the exchange of tear gas and stones and the rest. The police are still receiving stones being thrown at them. And
okay, you see on your screen there, you see the smoke, the tear gas smoke, and you see right underneath the GHT logo, the bunch of police officers right there. The police officers are right there. You see the tear gas going up. Okay, Gwendolyn Flowers, welcome. Are you back? Let's play the video so that you see what I'm talking about. Right here is the bunch of police. He got out of the car somewhere here and did not go to the police to stop them. He's going directly into the fence, or he appeared to want to go into the fence. But how do you go into the fence with all that tear gas smoke? How?
the guys are still throwing the stones, though they're being told by the Speaker to stop. But they are not listening at this moment. The stones are still coming. The stones are still coming, even though the Speaker is.
Okay, you see, he turned around to look at the police. He turned around and looked in the direction of the police. Janet Colley, my sister, welcome to you. Okay, Gwen, I'll call you, okay? He turned to look at the police. What did he say to the police? Did he signal them? Why couldn't he go to the police to talk to the police? Eh? Laura Askey, welcome. Dorothy, these are you. Ruth Bodo Bine. Let's play the video.
Yeah, he's witnessing what is happening.
He's stopping the guys in the fence. MJ, Jessica Beslow, how you doing? He's waving to the guys in the fence, stop. Somebody has guns, and somebody just got a rock in their hand. Who is more lethal or deadly? Is it the guy with the rock in the hand or the guy with guns? They say you don't take knife to gunfight. The guy with knife or the guy with rocks and the guy with gun. Who will you stop from fighting, from attacking? Huh? Emmanuel Payne, it's so funny to know that all of those CDC lawmakers have each other numbers, while all of them couldn't go to their party HQ headquarters to calm the situation down. The good thing is that all of the lawmakers have vehicles to drive quickly at the HQ. Ruth Bodo Biden said, "The guy with the gun, I will stop the guy with the gun." Mr. Kia, Stevie and Nelly Kia, welcome. How you doing? From Frederick, Maryland. Steve W. Dwyer, Big Brother Gilman. I am really disappointed in our speaker, and including some CDC lawmakers at the Capitol building. Absolutely. Okay. I mean, the optics, this picture right here, you are just feet away from the police who are firing live bullets and tear gas in the headquarters. You could have gone to them and tell them to stop because you can't walk into the tear gas. All right? There's a whole lot of smoke. Let's take you back here. You see the smoke at the gate? Yeah, the police right here. Okay. I'm trying to find the smoke. All right. You see way inside the fence there? You see the smoke? You see it right there? You see what I'm talking about? You see it? You see it? You see what I'm talking about? You see how thick the smoke is getting? Hmm? You see it? So how uh 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 look at all the police guys. Look at them. Hmm? Hmm? Julius Melton, Speaker Kufa is CDC Judas, telling you. And Frank Toomey, this picture say it all about this trio called Speaker. Rodney Jar, he stood across the street, spoke to the Liberian seditions to go back, got in his pickup and drove off. I also noticed the police for the second incident involving seditions and those police officers. They didn't speak or say anything knowing our regular LMP officers. On the contrary, these guys were very quiet and executed their plans. What a terrible time. And if Liberians don't take time, this will end bad for our people. Yeah. And Joyce Loma get Wim. We will live. And Mr. Weir will live and not die. Absolutely. Amy Black said, wow. Yeah. Laura Askey, President Weah is really among his enemies, alone with those babies that truly love him. And Jessica Beslow, MJ, his judgment is almost like Musa Dean. Yep. Down to Willie. I listen to here. We're not ready for a black guy yet. The man who got the will of a former slave to take back home, he got the former slave master say, if I die, you'll carry my body to Liberia and your former slave, my former slaves, and give them their piece of land and this and that. So that black guy, Musu Wabi Kopo, okay? These are the things that we are talking about. We are not against Speaker Kofa, but things that he failed to do. Okay? Things that he failed to do. Let's report to you that 16 people were arrested. 16 people were arrested. One person allegedly got killed. Several others were injured. Yeah. 16 people were arrested and charged with all kinds of crimes. About 7 different crimes. They just did it that way so to see whichever one would stick. So that which one would stick. Huh? Jala Raleigh Johnson, all the way from Afghanistan. This alone should inform the speaker that he is not respected in this government. The speaker is at the riot and the police had no regards for him and continue their shooting against the CDC HQ. Yeah. Claire Richards, I once told GHT that J. Funati Kofa is a traitor. You can just imagine third man in command telling seditious to go back in their place. I just believe seditious gave the speaker job to J. Funati Kofa to be protected, but now he is in the pocket of Mr. Borrowing Loan. Yeah. And Emmanuel A. Payne, I think it's about time that we, the young people of CDC, vote out all the old folks and long-term lawmakers because they don't mean well for the organization. Because it's unbelievable that all of the lawmakers watched the incident live on their cell phones, but failed to gather the number to go to the immediate rescue of those innocent citizens who were put on a hostage at their party headquarters and could have gotten killed for free. Absolutely. Use your Ford. How you doing? Welcome. Long time I don't see you on here. From Houston, Texas. Welcome to you. And Solo Senior, Mr. Gilman, I'm against Speaker Kofa. We have a saying in America: if it walks like a duck, quack like a duck, it is a duck, Mr. Gilman. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. What happened at the headquarters could not have happened anywhere else. Yeah. I don't care what anybody say. I mean, we are looking out for the interests of the Liberian people. There was a court meeting by the standard bearer, the arrowhead, President Weir. There was a court meeting, I believe, today, Friday, August 23rd, at the headquarters. Up to this time, I'm not aware if the meeting was held. Neither am I aware if Funati Kofa attended that meeting. Okay, but we will find out for our subsequent broadcast. If he went to the meeting, what did he do there? What did he say? And how did the meeting go? All right. But the actions of the Unity Party government to continuously provoke the CDC and seditious Liberians is uncalled for, is condemned to the fullest, and must stop. It must stop. It must stop. It has to stop. Okay? You cannot win such an election with such low margin, country split in the middle, and you are not reconciling the people. You are not reconciling the country. Ever since Baka took over, is one chaos after another. Either millions of dollars are being stolen from taxpayers by officials of the Unity Party government, or mass dismissal of citizens, civil servants, and what have you. $22 million put in dirt road, the whole country cut off, roads are impassable. Okay? And what have you. And our people in authority that are still working are doing nothing. For the first time in as many as 8 months since Baka took over, it's the first time that the Alternative National Congress, the ANC, is putting out a position statement condemning the act of violence at the party headquarters, at the CDC headquarters. At least they've come out for the first time on paper to condemn the act. Okay? They condemn the act. Pay Patrick from Nima County. Ganta, welcome to you. How you doing? And Wilson Zilga, welcome as well. Zoga, Wilson Zoga, not Zilga. Welcome to you. How you doing? Okay. It's sad. You have, I mean, the Baka government submitted or resubmitted the budget, the national budget, to recast the national budget. Most of the monies were taken from other departments and placed in the security departments. Why? Why are you investing heavily in the security? Okay. Why is Joseph Boakai investing so heavily in the security sectors, taking money from education, taking money from healthcare, taking money from infrastructure development, taking money from everywhere and putting it into the security. Eh? Tantu Willie said, I remember the last time Dylan was telling his UP supporters that when anyone throws stones at them, they should throw stones at President Weah convoy. Now that the table have turned, we too will ask our colleagues, when the police harm any sedition or go disturb our party headquarters, they should burn some of the top officials' home too. We don't want people burning people's homes. All right? That Dillon made that statement. He said if they throw rocks, they will not know where rocks will come from. Or they will throw back rocks. And if they use any guns or fire guns, they will not know where guns will come from. And they're going straight to George Weah house and they will attack him at the house and they will attack his convoy. Dylan was not called to answer any question. No, nobody went after him. Not because he was senator, but because President Weah decriminalized the free speech. That people have their will, their way to say anything. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Julius Melton today makes President Fintan Boyka 7 months, 2 days in office with nothing to show. Spending taxpayer dollars making trips around the world and taking nothing back. Anyway, he got a will of a former slave master. He got a will of a former slave master to take back this time around. You will go looking for that family. Favor Morris. To kill more people, Mr. Gilmer, GMB gave more money for that. Yep. Taking money from education, from healthcare, from infrastructure development to security, to buy lethal weapons, armor tanks. For what? For what? Huh? For what? Live bullets at Liberians in the CDC headquarters. Live bullets. 16 persons arrested. Scores of many others in hospitals. They're charging them with attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, all kinds of charges. So what happened to the people who were injured and the young men who were killed? Are they going to investigate those to bring that person who fired the bullet that took the young man's life? Are they going to prosecute them, press charges? against that officer? Eh? Let's listen to Jeff Koji following the incident.
Of citizens have been incarcerated, have been deathly wounded, and also been murdered. We have dispatched a delegation to ascertain full details surrounding those individuals. We want to say to you, on behalf of our party and its leadership, that the CDC, as an institution, has tried its best to consolidate and sustain and maintain this piece of our country. Mr. Walker is determined. He's determined.
I want you to take stock of who all you see on this or in this video, the photos. That's Sekou Kalasco Demaro right here. Sekou Kalasco. That's Frank Safoko right here. That's Akaros Gray right here. That's Ivan Wiese right here with the hat on. And that's Jefferson Tamakoji. Okay? Did you notice that? Yeah. Do you think had the speaker gone there and been in this photo? Because Akaros got there after the speaker. And he made his way into the fence. Foko was there as early as around 8:30, 9 o'clock, or earlier than that. I don't know when did Sekou Kalasco get there, Chief Kalasco. Okay? Okay? Clay Richards, I applaud the general of the CDC. He did very, very well by saving lives, Mr. Gilmer. Do you know why ANC came out to condemn the situation? It was because of you calling on Alexander Cummings as a political leader, and they were sitting there looking at the situation and said nothing or condemning such. Absolutely. We called him out several times. Yeah, we did. Unapologetic, we are sharing. By this time on the WIA, you could see things happening. Though community road, markets, 14 military groundbreaking, etc. Joe Barker is a good for nothing, wicked, greedy, vindictive, and mean octogenarian old man who got nothing to show for 50 years he spent in government. Yeah. And Arthur Solo Sr., only the young lions are fighting for their people. Talk about we said they carry on more election violence in the gun and nothing came out of it in the gun election. So they are preparing for more drastic action against CDC in these 6 years of their regime as a means of deterring the CDC voters. They can't deter CDC voters. Lena Addison Outland, where is T5, Thomas Fowler, Sir Joseph, and other seditious in the government? Sad, sad, very sad.
Mr. Kimon, they are disabled.
Eh?
They can go. I say their wicked plan they have is completely disabled.
It's disabled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has been disabled. They can't go any further again.
No,
Completely disabled.
I'm telling you.
And they go any further. Let me just hold my mouth. Bye, Mr. Kimon. Yeah, Mr. Kimon. I'll hold my
Okay.
mouth.
Let me say hi to Miss Dopo. Sarah, how you doing?
Not bad, Mr. Gilmore. How you
The
doing?
Lord is
Hi.
my shepherd.
That's right.
That's
Miss
right.
Russia, how you doing? Yeah. I'm listening and following Mr. Gilmore. This is so sad, you know.
It's very sad. It's very sad. Yeah. Look at the faces of the young people, you know, being held hostage in their own country. Eh, I mean, they can't how do you go to raid a political party headquarters, the biggest political party that just gave you power?
I tell you all,
Eh?
the things I we can't understand it.
Peacefully.
I know. And the main idea is to break this party down. That's
That's
the
it.
thing. That's it. To break this party down. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to understand democracy. You think you can make Liberia a one party state?
It can't happen.
You can't.
It can't happen.
You just want to break the party down. And it can't happen. It wasn't the time.
No, the whole thing is a conspiracy from both the government and some members within the opposition community that are not including some of our own citizens. Is to how do I say it? Exterminate.
Yeah, they want
Is
to
to exterminate the party,
they want
to
to
crush
yeah,
the party very existence.
they want to
Mm-hmm.
decimate the party.
Demoralize. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
demoralize. That's the word. Demoralized. They were going after the party visually. But I tell you now, it's disabled. No, no less than 300 children, I can say, show strength. They
Right.
show how resolute they are. And I like when Abby we say the revolution is an idea.
Right.
Yeah, it is an
It's not
idea.
one person.
No.
It's
So
not it's not it's not about one person. It's an idea
Yeah, that's the
for the
idea.
masses.
Mr. Gilman, I don't support violence in any form.
No.
But even the Almighty God that created, or He doesn't support injustice.
No, not at all.
He doesn't support injustice. Every person will have the day and the time in court. So it's good to follow the process of justice. Follow the true process and be transparent in these things. If you go and unleash force on armless and
Harmless
defenseless
people. Yeah.
group of people, you press on this first rule of nature is self-preservation.
Yep.
Yeah, much as don't
Self-preservation.
support violence and self-preservation, they had no alternative but to do what they did. They have to
But
stand up.
that's why we said any animal with blood in his veins, horn on his head, will fight back when it is attacked.
That's right.
How much more about human beings who has thinking faculties?
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Those children stood and they fought almost to their death.
They did.
I was like, oh God. I was praying for them because my fear was that I could see now that the police were exhausted. They could have been overrun by the children,
Yeah.
by those children. They
Mhm.
were totally exhausted. You could see the exhaustion in the police.
Yeah.
The fact that the police could bend down and take
Right.
start
Start
rock,
chunking back.
they were exhausted now.
Yeah.
They were
They
exhausted.
probably ran out of ammunition.
They were exhausted. They
Because
were,
Yeah,
they
over
were
I
exhausted.
heard it
500
ran out of. I heard it ran out of ammunition.
over 500 rounds were fired, tear gas and live bullets. Over 500
Wow.
rounds were fired.
So what? So
You know,
if they went
if
to get
CDC,
drugs,
if CDC really meant for demonstration yesterday, CDC who are taking advantage of the opportunity
Yeah,
yesterday. They who are come
absolutely.
from all angles of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Did you listen? Because I watched it, when I woke up, it started from the start. I was sleeping, but when I woke up and I turned to Facebook, I saw it. I stopped everything I was doing. I was just looking at it.
Right.
Yeah. So the group was small, but before it reached 10 o'clock, the group tripled.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the group tripled. And there was another group standing, ahead. I don't know ahead or which direction that I mean towards time. Whether they were bystander or whether they were just waiting for the group to emerge from the fence and join the street. Do you know if that group had come out of that fence, and I think the police I want to get them credit for pinning the group down in the fence. If that group had come out of that fence, you know how many other people from the community were just joining? Whether they were supporter
Absolutely.
or CDC or not,
There
people
were
were going
people.
to
There were
join in
people
and
that came
cause
from
trouble.
District 9 that were held up at Vamoma. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I get a police credit again for pinning for holding them in the fence because the children have come out of that fence there.
but what?
Mr.
What
Gilmore,
really? What
now
even took them to the fence? That's not
Yeah.
the place drugs. You go
we
to where
really
the
don't
drug
even
is.
know. But there's a mystery that I really don't understand in this whole thing.
Uh-huh.
They came 3 a.m. in the morning. What happened? Why didn't they
Yeah.
overrun it? What happened in the fence?
And then
That's what man said. They look power new.
let me give you that 3 a.m. development. Another thing. The Lamagi, I'll also come to you after this, okay?
Yeah, take your time.
Yeah. You saw in the front page Africa, even though we've been talking in here, you saw in front page Africa that the justices or the justice system split over to raid or not to raid President We Are Home. Yeah. We can report to you from our digging deeper department. We can report to you that 2 Supreme Court justices agree for the raid to go on. 2 said no. Among the 2 that said no, the Chief Justice, Senator Yo, said no. And 1 Associate Justice abstained.
Yeah.
1 Associate Justice abstained. And the Associate Justice that abstained, that's Justice Yusuf Kaba. 2 ladies.
I know Yusuf Kaba would not put in that
2
kind of
ladies.
nonsense.
Wolokoli and Johnson, the other Johnson lady.
The one that was just appointed by
Just
Bwaka.
appointed. They agree to raid President Weah home.
There you go.
Senator Yo, another lady, what her name? Declined. They said no. And Yusuf Kaba abstained. All right. So that's how split they are.
Wow.
And it
So
was
now
Senator
they
Yo.
wanna just when there she there on partisan line or she there in the interest of the
Absolutely.
country.
It's the Donald Trump Supreme Court.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah. Abraham Conner, CDC can never be extinguished by that feckless Unity Party regime. Absolutely not. Yeah.
And then the ugly information minister will come out to come lie and talk all kinds of nonsense.
All kinds of nonsense.
The guy who they say he never even have plea ticket to come for the job that they gave him.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Kemon, they say CDC incompetent, but I think they are grossly incompetent.
Grossly
The people
incompetent.
don't know what to do with power.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine you planning to do your clandestine thing, you got it leaking from all over that you have to go pay fake paper the day
Right.
after. Jeez. People
Let's take a
they are
choice.
hopelessly
Loma
invested,
again.
huh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
But me, you know, me, I just want to send those people that
What play you air?
Don't gonna noise in the background.
Now I want to call the phone to call you back because I'm in the car.
Yeah, but the people they can't
No,
stop
I will.
talking.
No. Then I'll call back later on. Stay off.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Yeah, so that's what happened. Again, if you just join us here, the justice minister is outside the country, the vice president is out, Joseph Boakai is out, and you know who are out with him. And they left this standing order to raid the CDC headquarters. All right. Favor Morris, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Kiman.
Yeah.
I'm morning to my beautiful sisters that on the platform.
Right.
How you doing, Mama?
When you announced the day before about the newspaper,
Yeah.
the very moment the call came to me at 2:26 Liberia time.
Right.
1. 2, when Fanatic Kofa was going in, he was all the way at Lone Star office wheel, and the people were still shooting the tear gas. They did not stop.
No.
3, when they brought the women in from the Vamoma house to shield them, when the children decided to come to the fence, to the gate, as soon as they saw the mothers coming in, they shoot over the head. So nobody can tell me that the police were ready for peace talk because they went there for the serious
raid, serious operation.
To burn the CDC headquarters. But as God could have it, they forgot to know the women there that fixed the coal bowl in the morning, they start to cook at 3.
Yeah.
And people leave to the back there. And people leave in the CDC headquarters to the church. So people don't sleep.
No.
They get a lot of apartment people are renting right on the fence. You say you go to grab drugs, man, and the man run. The man back turn to you running.
Yeah.
As a learned person in the police, you will stop.
Yes, you will stop.
So all that thing, once you find no excuse, the plan will always fail. Because CDC party and our party were not stupid people.
No.
And we're not violent people. Because if we was, they were going to be worse by this time for the past 8 months.
Yeah.
And before the 8 months, we saw what they did in Lofa. We saw what they did on 9th Street to Joshua. So these are a lot of things we can point to.
Right.
If it was something for us to get on the street, we would get on the street. But no, because we want peace. And that's what Buckeye and his whole crew are not realizing. But we're fighting these people. We say we win election. Why are we still angry?
I really think the people will not live
opposite Cathedral
power.
Church to the party headquarters. Since they won,
dead.
They never stepped foot there.
No.
1. 2, if you can remember, the night that was celebrating, the boy that ran in the crowd with the car, where is he today that killed the Palestinian?
Yeah, where
it's
is
a
he?
sacrifice.
Yeah.
Where is he? So there is a lot of things that we can point on. And Liberians can know not only about sedition, it's about the country.
The country.
We have to love Mama Liberia. We should forget about party. Yeah, party is there. But we should look at the brighter future for our children for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And they're not stopping. No. There is more evil, devious plans, and God will expose them.
Right.
How can fanatical tell these people go back in the face when the police start shooting? Where is Burka? Where is the vice president? Where is this? Other people.
Yeah.
You fanatical, what are you supposed to do? Go in the face. And he did not. Nobody should lie. Someone was lying to the teeth. See now, Kofa went there first and he left. No.
I mean,
we thank God for our mate, for our general, and our son, coaching. We thank God for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the group that was turning out to Oro Junction.
Foko was there as early as I think around. I was on the radio talking while I could hear Foko saying, I just arrived at the party headquarters. This was around 4 something my time. So it was around 8 o'clock, 8:30
in the morning.
Time. In the morning.
Yeah, he entered.
Yeah.
And the group was standing on the Oro and on 9th Street. Right. But they couldn't allow the group to come because if that group are going to start to enter, how many police were down there? You know that the chief for Papa had to take foreigner and give them a white uniform and say the police. Now that police, they are not Liberians.
No, they are not Liberians.
No. Only 1 or 2 hairs can be in front and they can talk. All the people, all the abusers, where the children can get it, then talk to them. You think they can talk? Then the lazy police, after we finish defeating them, they start chunking rocks.
Right.
No, man. Sometimes they're making now everyone of us will be talking now. We're not disrespect them. We are not rude people. But they should know that we are Liberians. We get blood in us. And we know what we passed through in 1990. We don't want to see it. Why can I know that? Thank you, Mr. Gamer.
Thank you very much. First in 1 year, I will check it out, okay? And Charlene Price said, yes, the tear gas him as well. If they had respect for Funati Kofa, and if they were not operating on a standing order from the top, they would have stopped and not fire tear gas when he entered the fence, allegedly entered the fence. I have not seen the video where he entered the fence. That's why I'm not speaking to that, or I'm not playing it. If I got the video that Funati entered the fence, I will play it and maybe find out.
He did not. Mr. Kimon, he did not.
What did he do there when he entered the fence?
He entered.
Kofa did not enter the fence. Not even Mr. or your speaker. No, the half fire going on.
Right.
He did not.
Sorry.
He stood to a Lone Star side. Then he said he going in. And when the police were not stopping to stop throwing the gas, they something that he went back in his car. Because these are people that were in there. I was on the phone, Mr. Gamer, for that time.
Right.
So the time our general went there. We trying to get water, trying to get food, trying to talk to them. I even made a mistake when you were on the phone, on the air. I woke up, I wanted to say something. All over were there. That morning I sleep.
You did.
So they shouldn't lie. He did not enter the fence.
Thank you. Let's take let me first say hi to AB. AB Connor just joined us, our senior analyst. Brother Connor, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, good morning, my brother. And let me say hi to all of our followers and my dear sisters on the set with us tonight. Sarah and then Rachel. I say hi to you people. It been some time now we have heard from each other.
Yeah, but how you doing, baby?
I'm under the weather a little bit, man. So
okay.
It's giving me a little tough time, but this is a pressing issue that is very concerning.
That somebody may see.
Yeah, indeed. I'm trying to do that. Yeah. So pretty much this is very concerning, troubling for the nation.
It is.
But we will not relent. Got to continue to speak to it and make sure that both the international community and the people at home understand that injustice to what is injustice to all. And as such, we got to erase those checkpoints.
Mm-hmm.
Let me mute myself.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Evie. Somebody want to eat plum.
Rochelle want to eat something. So
Yeah.
So that's the situation. It had to be spoken about. But Roberta, you spoke lengthily about the development over there. One thing I definitely I think we should look at critically.
Mm-hmm.
The police that I see over there, the Boakai police, I don't know what I should refer to the
That's who they are.
but they are Boakai police.
Boakai police.
Under the auspices of Gregory Coleman.
Gregory Coleman, yeah.
I don't think they are in a position to dignify anybody, especially any leadership, be it the speaker or whosoever.
Right.
They would dignify any word from there in terms of giving an accident to stand down on an issue. Because if they are acting on directives, it is calculated from the top. I don't see a word from any lawmaker, especially from the opposition or the CDP camp, would suffice to stop their motives. Because the question bears again, you as a security apparatus, if you are going to raid a place, meaning to say your surveillance, intelligence have sufficiently been gathered that point to a particular thing that yes, when I get that, this is the evidence I'm going to walk away with. Because let me tell you this. When Donald Trump took away the classified documents,
yeah,
and it was beyond all reasonable doubt established that he has those documents in possession.
They found them there.
They found it there.
Yeah.
As we speak today, it's been 48 hours. You have not had the police to present a scintilla of anything.
Or any drugs. Any drug, they say they went for drugs.
Not a drugs, not even a location, a specific location that said this is the location that was drug infested.
Right.
You have a police IG that have not even conducted a press conference or press briefing on a major situation like that.
Well, they're looking for chaos in our country, my
to
brother.
indicate to you that, here are our findings. But what is much more troubling, to have a reckless information minister. I don't know why his name is.
This information minister.
I don't know why his name is Jacqueline Pia. Yes.
Jerolimic.
Yeah, as
Jerolimic Matthew Pia.
I call him Jacqueline Matthew Pia.
Jacqueline Maybe. Yeah.
Baby, he's irresponsible, he's reckless, his verbosity yesterday, deliberately disrespectful, idiotic.
Very.
I mean, you just name the adjectives.
They're both bragging about power.
To talk about how President they boast about being elected by 14 out of 15 counties. They should ask themselves why is it that they got rejected in 6 years. Young man, you are leading a nation by the margin of error. Victory.
He doesn't even realize that.
The margin of error victory, and you're masquerading that you're supposed to be in charge and come and center and be so reckless talking nonsense with confidence.
Nonsense with confidence. Solution.
First and foremost, he's not even, I would classify that as selective amnesia. For him to talk about where has it been done in Liberia that in fact there will be a legal pursuit and people start demonstrating. Jacqueline Pierre, your party leader, your party chairman, Vani Sharma was indicted in court. At the time, the party chairman for the party. Yes, I call the guy. Wilmer P was the chairman of the party at the time.
Yeah.
The stage of a protest, insisting that they will accompany the Sharma in court.
Yeah.
The pictures are all over the place.
We got the video.
And for you to come stand here and be talking, but because he's so rude and arrogant, he said that he's somebody special. He need to be called every time.
The power is in his head.
He's drunk.
He's drunk. He's drunk with power.
You cannot decimate. You cannot extinguish CDC.
No way.
CDC is a way of life. It's not just a political institution.
Absolutely.
But because of the way of life that people believe in the cause, they stand for that cause.
They stand for the cause. Yep.
You cannot extinguish CDC in Liberia. Anybody that would think in that direction, you will be living in complete utopia. In a complete non-existent situation, you will be living in it. Because there's an institution that people believe. It is a way of life. If Unity Party can be surviving today, shameless party, you won election, it been 8 months, you have not even convened one meeting of your party headquarters.
No.
People cannot even gather there. And you come talking about, you say you would try to decimate a viable political institution because you want to have
that's their plan. That's actually their plan. That is their plan.
It's going to be.
Let's take more calls here. And folks, for any reason, if we go off, the team here will continue, and then we'll be right back with you. Let's take Mas SP Pelu from Australia. Mas, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Great.
Yeah, I'm just calling to say thank you to these great gentlemen are standing right in front of us here.
Yeah.
Akawa Gray, Koji, Foko, Sekou Carrasco. We said these guys did a great job. We said they did a great job to put that CDC rally under control. Right. Because without them, like bro, are going to be dead as we speak. See what that the speaker did. We all saw the speaker. He didn't go in that compound. He went there. I have to see the video myself.
Absolutely.
Because I watched it. He just went. Instead of him focusing on the police, he focused on the situation, and he didn't see that the tear gas making to run away. Mm-hmm. So I came down there and put this guy under control.
Yeah.
And as you said, the police RG, while they were sending people to kill Sedition, he was sending other and dancing. Can you imagine the country dancing?
Dancing. I got that video too.
The people are heartless, Mr. Gaiman. Very, very heartless people. Yeah. President, we are the one person we are in that compound, but thank God he didn't go there. Waka is out of the country. Kun is out of the country. The Joseph minister is out of the country.
Yeah.
They plan this for them to destroy the country, and then when anything happens, they can stay where they are. But God is great. President Weah is a great man. He speaks to us, we listen to him. Yeah.
Right.
We'll listen to him, we'll follow him. The peace he wants, we'll keep the peace. But when Bwaka and people want us to destroy that bureau, we'll help him. But we'll listen to President Weah. Up to now, we'll be listening to him.
Right.
Yeah. They should leave us alone. We see what they're doing. The world seeing what they're doing. And we have them sitting on Facebook laughing while they kill Sedition.
Yeah.
And as a brother right here in Australia posted on Facebook that they should wipe Sedition out. I think Sedition are not Liberians. They're all there. I said, but do you see what they did there? The people were sleeping when they attack them. You in your house, someone can attack you, you cannot defend it, you defend yourself. We had a bit of argument on that, but we'll left it.
Right.
The people hate the situation. They know that 2029 will not be good for them. So they want to shut us down. But God will not agree. President we are there. We will work it out. We'll stand up. We'll resist them. We'll resist Bagahe people.
Absolutely.
As long as we get our general standing in front of us there, we'll resist them.
No
With
doubt.
everything that went over there, it was a color grade that went calm that whole group that watched that whole life.
Yeah.
And I gave him that look what it and the God glory that he could do that for us. Not so today, tomorrow we're going to be a dirty place.
Right.
Thank you for the show, Mr. Gamer. I just want to cut it short. I appreciate everything.
Thank you very much. Let's go to
Matt, do you know
Minnesota.
that we could snap that post and send it to the Australian Independent Human Rights Commission?
Right. Yeah. Minnesota, Covenant D.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, how you doing?
Good. How the old mom?
She doing great.
She watching? I want to say hi to her.
I'm at work right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Welcome.
yeah, thank you. Mr. Gilman, this is heartbreaking.
Very.
That every time we should be the one to keep the peace. This is our country.
This is a time machine.
I think the ruling party have that responsibility too.
Yeah.
To keep the peace.
Well, of course.
But what I observe, I think those people want to target President Weah.
He's the target. They don't want to. He is the target.
Jefferson, Koji, and President Weah.
Yeah.
They want to intimidate. Well, they're doing it already. They're intimidating them.
Yeah.
They want President Weah to leave the country. They didn't go to that country to do anything down there, Mr. Kimmel. Nobody will think that Joseph Walker will make the difference.
But what President Weah said, Walker is never the change.
People, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, our people in the dumper eating some rice.
Every day, the people there, Walker will face the country. Walker will face it, will face it, we can see now.
And I was surprised I didn't hear one person on Facebook to make noise about that the people are suffering to the extent they're in the dumper.
Yeah.
In the garbage looking for some kind of rest that will mold it out. They were washing that rice to go and sell it and eat it again. But that is so sad.
Very sad.
So what I want to say, Mr. Gilman, I don't care what we do. 1990 repeat will take place in Liberia. Mark my word, tonight. 1990, what happened in 1990? It will take place in Liberia. It will be worse.
We pray.
We pray against it because these people will not, they will not want to relinquish power even if they are defeated. They will not want to give it up.
This country are hot.
Vindictive and greedy
people. Do any kind of development in our country because they know they came to destroy the country. Now, President Weah has invested so much in the country.
So much
in the country. And because of that, it's taking
he allowed them to get the presidency.
Riding over this man.
Yeah.
Because they cheated our whole damn election.
Because everything President Weah put in that country, some of them, they didn't go down there to protect it.
No.
They go there to destroy it. They want to destroy everything that this man took his time. Enjoying. But they want to go and destroy it.
Exactly.
And that's what the whole thing is about. They want to intimidate President Weah. They want President Weah to
come here to me my full call.
They want to arrest.
I come in.
Lamaga, mute your phone if you will be talking in the back. Go ahead, Confident.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman. They want to get rid of President Weah and Jefferson Koji.
That's it.
They want for President Weah to leave the country or whatsoever they want to do to him, which of course it will not work. And the reason why I'm saying there will be, if they try anything like that, that will be the repeat of 1990, and it will even be worse. That's what I'm saying. So we all should be prepared because we'll be speaking peace. Oh, peace, peace, peace. But how long? The people that are feeding the pinch, that don't want and I can't eat. Some of them went to that headquarters, they walk.
Yeah.
They walk. And they went home hungry. How long they going to listen? Oh, peace, let me the peace, let me the peace. But they love somebody so dearly. And you threaten this person.
Yeah.
They will go off, Mr. Gilman.
They will.
They will go off one day and will be back. Because everybody, they are aware of what's going on and they will be prepared. I got to protect my house. I got to protect my family.
Yeah.
So when you come in, I get my cutlass. I get my gun.
Absolutely.
So it will be deadly, Mr. Gilman.
Thank
So
you. Thank you very much. Confident.
Yeah.
The live's packed now. Let me take other callers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's take Joyce Lomage. Wim.
Yeah, Mr. Kimaya.
Good, welcome.
Confident, yeah, you must say ministry higher for everything. Call me, pa. Mr. Kimo.
Yeah.
You see the Liberian people are so embarrassed and shame for someone else. They the people break in United States because the former president, we are a president of Liberia, and he temper out to say he's supposed to pack his family and leave the country.
For what?
He's supposed to be the reason why because they say because Eddie she ain't gonna be running for president again. Joe has so many people behind, so he's so you pack up and leave the country for 2 years, and then he can come back to the country because he's a app. He literally, he country, he know how to run government, he stole all the government like Brempo money, and he reached all the refugees that are around him, all those boys that are sleeping in the street. He had one parent apartment, he the other is trying the country to dust. So they must kill all of them. That's why they put in talking.
In
I get look at this,
in 7 months, they stole millions.
Those refugees and those slave masters that left from Georgia that went Liberia that things so they can get in reach our country and they sacrifices of the Liberian people there.
Yeah.
Now I said, George, where I was born in Yukuta, my packer from Yukuta. He comes from Georgia. None of the father then get Harris or Johnson or Richardson behind that we are. And why never you and he was saying like, Mr. Kimon, the thing they put there yesterday was plain.
It was plain.
It was plain. Yeah. I saw him and in Bible, I was speaker that would beg people to make him speaker.
Yeah.
And he was betrayer, he was Judas. He think I can't go and get wife and children.
He does.
He think Suffolk and get wife and children. He think as young as Jefferson country, he get family I will say they get left ahead on it.
Yeah.
Because of the people that go to that party, it depends on them. So they have to sacrifice their life to rescue the children. Yeah.
Absolutely.
In a room and you get protection so you can get in your car. The one that happened in your hot boy one time, eh? I just said something I call Mr. Kimon. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Lomage. Comfort, Mami T, welcome. Gentlemen, let a woman that speak first. They be on the line forever, and then I will call you on. Mami T.
Yeah.
Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah. Good evening, Mike. Good evening, Miss Chappie, Miss Dopo.
Yeah, how you doing, Mama?
Yeah, how everybody doing tonight? I hope you are well.
Yeah, hello, my people.
Yeah, Mike, I think all of this was done to put fear in a former president. And I think they were doing it to intimidate him, from contesting a 2029 election. The same tactic they used during the 2024 election is the exact thing they are using now.
Right.
They know that President Weah is not a violent person. Instead, he's a peace ambassador. So they come with all these pressures and tension just so he can withdraw as a candidate when it's time to go to election. These people, they do not have anybody to match President Weah.
No.
And I pray that they serve as an eye-opener to our President Weah. I heard there is a meeting with some African leaders regarding this incident. I pray that the Bwaka administration desists from this witch hunt of sedition, because we do not want another bloodbath.
No.
Do you know that my son Lauren was hit with a tear gas also? So
Huh?
Lauren said, as those guys, I said, my son Lauren,
Yeah.
my son, the tall one that can be among them, the tallest one.
Yeah.
Lauren said, Mama, as they were sending the tear gas, we're throwing sand on them. He said, when they send it, then we we're just throwing bucket of sand on the tear gas, just to, to minimize the impact.
The effect, yeah.
But I just want to say thank you to my leaders, General Gray, the young law major, the fearless Ali Wise. We are Salesians. We will not be deterred.
No.
I pray that this is an eye opener for my father because, we all know he's a man of peace.
Right.
But he can't sit and just allow this to go on. During the election, a lot of our boys and people died. I cried all day yesterday. I was so depressed. I didn't even want to go on Facebook to write anything. I just had the courage now today to speak about it.
Right.
I was on the phone till 3 a.m. this morning when I had to even get up to go to work 6.
Wow.
Just talking to people in Liberia, checking on everybody.
Right.
So I would just leave it at that. We pray that everything, he okay, let the president talk and let him be serious about it. Because these are people's children and they are depending on him and the people are doing all of this just to get here in Jeff.
Right.
So I just thank God for those young divisions that we have. So I'll leave it at that so somebody else can speak.
Thank you.
Thank you,
very
Michael.
much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for everything you do for us, for bringing awareness to things that are going on in Liberia. I just want to thank you for taking up your time, leaving your family, your busy schedule to do this every night.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Comfort, Mommy. Thank you very much. Abby, you guys take it away. Let me come right back, okay? You got let the folks know that I'll be right back in 1 minute or so. Abby, you there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
My brother. Again, folks, Liberia is at a crossroad. But the crazy thing about the whole situation, if a president would take the taxpayers' money to come to the United States under the guise of talking to business people, and then you're sitting here with business people, and you left such an ugly instruction in Liberia. Look at the pictures that was being portrayed on international wires and all the social medias. Which are the business people you're going to attract under such an atmosphere? Who the business people you're going to attract in Liberia under such a condition? Because first and foremost, even the developed world, what business people look for, they look for certainty, not uncertainty. They look for certainty. They look for security. First and foremost, before they take their money and put it in anywhere. Nobody's going to go put their money under this kind of circumstances where you literally terrorizing people under the guise of searching for drugs.
Yep.
Up to now, you can't show one corporate.
They can show one.
Nothing absolutely can show.
Oh,
even today, journalists and social media content creators or whatever you might call them, they went in our place. I call it place, small town or whatever it is.
Small town, yep.
And the people roamed our entire place. The inhabitants, they're telling you that we don't have drug dealers in this place. We got nowhere here. They showed people homes, resident of the place. For crying out loud. Everybody want that country to be for that country to eradicate the issue of the drugs. But to use this kind of force, all because you want to neutralize and decimate your political opponent, and then you put it under the guise of drugs.
Yeah.
This obviously, seditions at that particular party headquarters have every reason to be afraid and skeptical, because why? This is the third time.
Yeah.
Firstly, it will happen when President Weah was arriving in the country. You deploy army at the airport. The second time, when the dismissed EPS officers threatened to stage a protest, you went right at that very party headquarters again and literally surrounded that place again.
And
So
but they're looking for chaos in our
if
country.
you're gonna go evade people place at 3 o'clock, and then you expect them to be what? Clapping their hands for you?
Right. Maybe listen to what Cole James is saying. Brother Michaels, I'm afraid about Mr. Weah because they want to assassinate him. But God is with him. We should also be on the watch for these people. What do you say to that?
I mean, people are, those are logical statements.
People are wicked, Mr.
You
Gamer.
might not get anything. You might not get anything to point to directly that here are the players, but the actions being exhibited indicate indeed that those are things that they would not relent to do.
Right.
Because if you have a major situation like that, by the way, you had an election. About 800,000 people voted for a party that is still in the country. Are you telling me that in 8 months time, 800 people, they are all disappeared or they came from foreign land? They live in Liberia.
Oh.
They are not foreigners. They live in Liberia.
They do.
And you start to literally, firstly, their leader has set the pace. For crying out loud, you are president of this nation. Your immediate predecessor, you can't even muster the courage to give you a phone call to tell you how you're doing.
How you doing? Yeah.
Not only that, a place that this man built for VIP of the nations,
Yeah.
even ordinary lawmakers are entitled to. You deprive you of entering there. You have never come out to address it. You have never come out to address it. Okay? The man is arriving in a country. You deploy the armed forces of Liberia. All because he said he's coming in the country.
Yeah.
Where is the notoriety of this man stating that he's anywhere associated with violence? He has no record of that.
No record of that.
And then you continue. So obviously, when people come up with this story that indeed they want to assassinate him, people have to give. You got to give a serious thought, because all the action is geared toward that. Look at the rounds of fire, tear gas that you fired over the other day. This is unprovoked. Unprovoked attack. The people were nowhere in the street to say, "Oh, they're demonstrating in the street." No. And then you go, you literally, so you're expecting that even, is this a country now that you're in that anybody can just kind of bust into your house under the guys that were looking for drug people?
Right.
And then people should accept it?
Right.
Today.
Let me take additional callers.
Yes, go ahead, my brother.
Thank you very much. And folks, we apologize for that break in the broadcast. Let's take Miss Campbell from Des Moines, Iowa.
Yes.
Welcome.
I will say good morning. Hello, Mr. Gamer.
Welcome. How you doing?
Every morning I'm all right. Thank God. Every morning I like to watch the morning show. I watch that thing live. I didn't sleep. I could not sleep.
Yeah.
They were in their group, the police. Then one of them left and started shooting at the building. Then he ran back to his friend's cell.
Yeah.
Why? And you know why? That's because what will show every one of them. They have expedition. God will show them up. I watch that in life. And let's pray for President. And let's pray for him. And let's pray for Jeff Kochi. These people, they are evil. Because they ain't got nothing to do.
Especially when it comes to power.
How they gonna get money now? We will see any bank, any sees they pull up wrong.
Yeah.
The World Bank, where they can go to, that can give them money. World Bank not giving you money. Which country will give you money? See how God exposed them.
No prioritizing anything.
You always be this. Yeah.
Absolutely.
In Jesus' name. And speaker, let him go. We know him now. We mark him too.
Thank you.
That's fine. I'm trying.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Lena Addison Outland. Ivan Wisa is the youth chairman. And the acting chairman for the party is Jangako. All right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just responding to you, but that's what it is. And Solo Senior and Mr. Kia talking about Eric Tyler talking about CLN taking action at a protest or communicating with Congress and State Department. We are considering all of those, all right? We'll be responding momentarily. Let's go to 518-9623. Hello. And then we'll go to Alfred Talbot. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you for having me. You see, sometimes someone can see things far ahead before we talk about it. Sometimes we'll come on the show. You say, no, don't say that, don't say that. But I'm going to say that to you, Mr. Kimon. Let me tell you today, they play what I am.
Yeah.
I say I'm ready to die. You know what I'm saying? It's because that we buy our ticket, now I work, but me in particular, I will purchase my ticket to go to Liberia. That's so they will kill everyone up. Because I will say this, nothing war never started from Morel. So I want the UPS to know that. Nothing war didn't start from Morel.
No.
And you know what I'm saying? So if the thing said they're going after our people in Morel, then it's all about it. They lie. There will be an interim government. There will be the same way we used to have 5-man council. Maybe it will be 2-man or 3-man council. That's what will happen there. You see that man? That guy who was shooting that police guy?
Yeah.
It's a complete rebel. That's how rebels shoot. You saw the guy hide the way he was shooting?
Yeah.
That's a rebel movement of shooting. That man is a complete rebel. He's not actually a police officer.
No, he's not.
Maybe they come at Salone rebel, the brother that you talk about. Because nobody that trained with fire like that, only rebel do the firing.
Yeah.
Only rebel do those kind of firing. So they must get ready. All that thing they put to him, Mr. Kimber, they were only after to destroy our people. There's nothing to sugarcoat. Like the guy said, they didn't cancel the red trust, and there's no ghetto in the community.
No ghetto
they
there.
Ask her, show her where they got the CDC party headquarters. These are people that brought out, didn't know the place.
They didn't know the place. Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They show them the place now. They're going there now. The border with resistance is running. And you know what I'm saying? They're running, coming back. Are you killing me?
Yeah.
This is why I asked Mr. Jack today that when he asked the question on the show that focus on Liberia, what were the people doing there? I asked him. My son asked him to say, so if you to your house, somebody come to your house, can't kill your children, and they're planning to can't kill you. You're going to just be sleeping, eh?
You'll be sleeping.
He said, no, I'll leave my 1 hour open. I said, then why you leave it open for?
Yeah,
What's that? And they can't on you. You're talking about the people receiving threats on a daily basis. From the day that people took over, they are being asked CDC.
Yeah.
You go run the government and do what you have to do. You understand? You get a contract, you get 45 years experience. You can't see nobody that know you. No one know you. You don't know nobody. You come
let her go ask Darius DeLong who got your friend there. Who got your friend there in Washington D.C.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
Thank you.
So, thank you for having me.
Thank you. Al Ross.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, welcome. How you doing? Long time.
Yeah, exactly. I've been following.
I
Thank
know
you
you've
very
been
much.
following. I said long time because long time you won't call the show. You've been following. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only got one thing tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking the CDC government. I mean the CDC party to sue the government of the Republic of Liberia
Mm-hmm.
for all damages. If their life if life was lost yesterday, the government should be
Hell
should be
liable.
sued.
Yeah.
So that at least they will not repeat what I know what it did. I mean, our country is becoming very uncivilized.
Mm-hmm.
This government is very uncivilized.
Very.
They claim to be educated, but they are not.
Tyrant. Very tyrannical.
They are worse. They are worse than the PRC government.
Yeah.
You know, and they kind of apply the same kind of strategy the PRC government apply.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, accuse certain group of people, kill those people, and
go
make
after
themselves look
them.
like and only to become worse than them.
Yeah.
And the people that they accuse. Look, if the CDC do not sue the government, they should just forget about everything they do in our country.
You have to take action.
Let us forget. Let us forget about power business or whatever, and just dissolve the entire CDC, because that means they don't stay for nothing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
No doubt.
Thank you very much.
Pastor Dr. Ishmael Habib Rahim from Germany. Welcome. Let's hear you quickly here.
Mr. Gamer, hi.
How you doing?
All the panelists. Mr. Gamer, you know, the guy that just spoke,
yeah,
you see his mind. I make one video and I was calling President We are a wake-up call because I live in our country.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the police for 16 years. I know when people wanted to do their things, how they were reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to give you a short history with the RRU. The RRU was never funded because of the Liberian people interest. It was funded to go and fight Charles Taylor. It was not funded on the national level. But the guy who was the head, they call him Emerald. This Emerald guy went all of the guns that ECOMO gave RRU.
Mm-hmm.
He went and took this gun to Banga and turned it over to Charles Taylor. Mr. Gamer, people are very deep. Our party is very lackadaisical. This thing, we don't need to be talking the diplomatic ways. We don't need to just be looking at the opposition side, what they mean, what the government is doing to CDC. We also need to look at what the state CDC is taking. It's just the same way you were on this platform for 6 years. Call it breaking evidence, premium fancy for the NSA director and president. We are never cares. Today we lose election. It's just the same game that play. Eugene Angbeneja or they play going to France playing football. They don't even care what is happening. They seem like a dastardly behavior they were having when we were in power. Today, Dara Didon were making regular statements. Let me bet one CDC official to go say they will drag Joseph Waka here in the mocks. What of Gregory Coma will not come for them?
Yeah.
CDC need to stop this thing. If they are not ready, they just tear up. We can't leave our family time. We can't sacrifice our spiritual title integrity to put our land on one party. Mr. Gamer, I feel your pain. Do you know the time between you and Sis Rachel?
I know.
But she makes sure she on this platform.
Yeah.
Do you know the time between you and Europe? But we are on this platform.
Yeah.
And the president, former president, we don't care. You don't just care.
No, he
does.
He does care. It's some of the people around him. Thank you. Let me squeeze in the other panelists, Solo Senior, quickly here. Arthur, Solo Senior.
Yeah, Pop, how you doing?
Great, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to say thank you to both of my sister and my senior brother AB.
Right.
Mr. Gilmore, I'm somewhat agreeing with the last call a little bit. Not on the line of President We. I don't care. President We need to. We can't just say people around him. People
Right.
around him don't. It's not President We. Sometimes a leader, Grasshopper said this, that everything that goes bad is the leader's fault. People that are pro sedition, we that are pro sedition, we're not sedition, but this is scaring us for even joining the CDC. Because if we lose our life, what comes after that?
And you remember the Wednesday conversation we had?
Yeah.
About the transforming setback to come back. Yeah.
You know,
we're gonna encourage people to recruit more members, to reassure the current members and recruit more members. Yeah.
Mr. Gilmore, always in this country, since the CDC came to life, it's the CDC that always the victim. The CDC that always the victim. No one killing ANC partisan.
No.
No one killing the ALP partisan, but it's the CDC partisan they killed him. And when they kill them, nothing will come out. They get appointed.
Yeah.
They get appointed to government. When Joshua got killed, Queen is now working at the National Port Authority.
Yeah.
You know, when the people got killed in Lofa County, we got the minister of whatsoever affair. When people threaten other people, they got appointed. Wakana Bede, they get celebrated, they get money.
She went in the Oval Office. Wakana Bede got in the Oval Office.
I know, right?
But when the late Christmas Silence was standing in the street preaching, he never got anything.
No.
Why is it that it's the CDC? Why is it that we want to be so diplomatic and we forgetting to put on new people that have been leading the country for 200 years? They don't know about rule of law.
Right.
They don't know about democracy. But when they get in power, they wipe the slate clean. They don't care who talking.
No.
They say, look, this is our time. We do the way we want to do. That was Mass Elo Spello can attest to that. She and her husband were in the car. Police blockaded the road for the police commissioner or inspector going to eat. Mr. Gilmore, I'm asking you as a chairman, I'm asking AB, I'm asking my sister, the CNN, this is time that we need to tell Congress what's going on. We need to tell the State Department. Trust me, they're aware. They know everything that's going on.
They just need
something,
formalization. They need
if you don't say something tonight, if you don't complain, they won't owe you. You're not doing that.
Right.
If you don't complain, Christmas, then they're quiet now. They're not talking because they get their time. They're getting their caught. This is what makes this country dangerous. When they say how they kicking the people out, it doesn't mean that they don't want to do business with them. And they're going by buying their hair to Burkina Faso president now. They're buying their hair because they know what the boys stand for. Many our age. But Mr. Gilmore, the CDC have to stand up, or else they will be losing people because people are getting tired, getting killed because they are sedition, and nothing comes of it.
Absolutely.
Nothing. We are begging the CDC. Let them stand up. You don't have to protest. Protest do not count. Go to court. Drag the people to court and let it be. And when the Supreme Court decides something, it becomes a case law.
Thank you very much, Solo Senior. Well, folks, you know, it's been a dark couple days in our country. Besides that, since this Unity Party government came to be, they've done quite a bit to remind us, to take us back into
dark days.
The dark days.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all doom and gloom.
Doom and gloom days. And we don't want to go back there.
We don't want to.
We don't want to go back there. In Kamala Harris' voice, we are not going back.
No.
Right?
No.
Well, would it be a reminder of our past by this song we are about to play? But we are not going back. Thank you very much. Faith Joy to Richardson, rock of my salvation.
When I look down on life's highway, all I see is pain and fear. Oh, the heartache and the sorrow. Oh, the burdens that I
And if you remember this song, this was the song that gave people some hope during the days of 1990 war. And Gina Colley said, wow.
The rock of my salvation, yes, he is.
Jeanette, you telling go Robert bought this song for me in grade school. I used to say cassette.
Ooh, yes, yes. No, my life has not been easy. No, my past across to see. All my life were filled with tears, and my days
That does it for us here tonight. Thanks to our team of panelists and analysts. Sarah Topo, Rashad Messages Chopin, A.B. Kone, Arthur Solo Sr., our many callers into the show, distributors of the show as well. Thank you very much.
The rock of my salvation, yes, yes.
Elena Anderson,
Yes, yes.
you know how to calm people down with music, no doubt. Mark Becker.
I will wait for his blessings. I will wait for his promise.
Philip L. Morris. Yes, I can wear.
I will labor.
Yes, I said, may God Almighty bless you all. No doubt. Well, folks, again, that does it for us here. Want to wish you August 24th, a great weekend. We shall all live. Of course, we have the rock of salvation on our side. No, Monique Boyu, thank you as well.
The rock of my salvation.
Dorita Deza, you Philip L. Morris. You can join us on the FM dial where the entertainment never stops. Happy birthday, Ishmael Rahim. Congratulations on your little day. Happy birthday to you.
He is the rock of my salvation.
And Henry Duba Hill. Happy 24th, August 24th.
I know, rock of my salvation. I know he is. I know. He is the rock of my salvation. Oh, he is.